with the chamber this afternoon. We are grateful to you, sir, for having so kindly agreed to spare some of your valuable time to be with us and give us the opportunity to share your thoughts on single-use plastic ban and waste management, which is extremely important at this juncture. Ma Goddess Durga has already started her journey from Mount Kailash to her earthly abode, initiating the season of devotion and celebration. The biggest festival of Bengal will also observe a visual transformation as usual. I'm sure you are also experiencing the same already. Banners and hoardings are covering up the entire city. Cutlery, straws, sticks, and thermocol will be used extensively. We can simply ignore the festive season. However, we cannot ignore the fact that we are exposed to plastics in every aspect of our daily lives, and plastic users are increasing every day. The most critical aspect, therefore, is the disposal management of the waste generated. India generates about 3.4 million tons of plastic waste every year, and about one-sixth of it is generated by the cities, Calcutta being one of them. Out of the total waste generated, only 30% is recycled, while the rest of it is sent to landfills or aquatic dumps. Thus, the entire plastic value chain from production to waste disposal is severely impacting all the local ecologies. In the global context, 5th September 2024 has been marked as the Plastic Overshoot Day, as on that day the amount of plastic waste generated exceeded the world's capacity to manage it. As per leading reports and research, 66% of the world's population already lives in areas where plastic waste exceeds local management capacity. Another interesting fact is that the 8 million tons of plastic waste dumped into our oceans every year is equivalent to one garbage truck per minute. Friends, it has been 2 years that the ban on single-use plastic has come into force. Yet, single-use plastic items continue to be a challenge. We all know that with effect from 1st July 2022, via the Plastic Waste Management Amendment Rules 2021, use of plastic items like cutlery, straws, sticks, and thermocol were banned. While some single-use plastic items like carry bags and banners were regulated by the thickness of 120 microns and 100 microns respectively. The utility index of a specific type of single-use plastic and its environmental impact was considered by the Department of Chemicals and Petrochemicals under the direction of the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizer, Government of India. 19 items were selected. The critical question is, however, the oversimplified definition of single-use plastic. As per the Plastic Waste Makers Index, single-use plastics is not only a pollution crisis, but also accelerating climate change. The level of greenhouse gas emission associated with the production, use, and disposal of continental fossil fuel-based plastics is expected to grow to 19% of the global carbon budget by 2040. Moreover, it is reported that plastic production is expected to treble in the next 3 decades due to redirection of fossil fuel production forced by the worldwide shift to electrical vehicles. The Global Plastic Treaty by the United Nations Environment Assembly has been aimed to cap plastic production and end plastic pollution by 2040. But isn't that too late? The invention of plastics is probably the most user-friendly material in the history of mankind. While we all are aware of the worrying trends, it is also true that a suitable cost-effective substitute to replace plastics is yet to be found. In this regard, the Plastic Waste Management Amendment Rules 2024, which allows manufacturers to produce carry bags and commodities from compostable or biodegradable plastics, is an effective way forward. In the wake of the imminent challenges, the coordinated efforts of West Bengal government provide a glimmer of hope. Under the able leadership of Dr. Kumar, initiatives such as the pilot program offering cash incentives for plastic waste collection has been gathering momentum. Besides, the e-waste collection program introduced by the West Bengal Pollution Control Board in association with WEBL is also commendable, as e-waste is growing almost 5 times more than the rate of recycling. I would like to request Dr. Kumar to throw further light on these initiatives in his talk. In this context, may I further add that the government of West Bengal may look into the possibility of introducing a green tax on plastic bottles under 5 liters as implemented in Kodaikanal to reduce the use of plastic water and beverages bottles which are bought regularly. I wish to also add that waste segregation at the source remains a major hurdle in this. In this regard, I must also commend the pivotal role played by the NGOs and the startups in implementing sustainable cleanliness and recycling drives. With these words, I conclude my address and request Srimati Renuka Shah to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Rajesh Kumar. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajkumar ji. Dr. Rajesh Kumar, Rajkumar ji, members of the chamber, members of the Ladies Forum, guests and friends, namaste, good evening, and a very warm welcome to our event today. It is indeed my pleasure to introduce our esteemed guest speaker today, Dr. Rajesh Kumar, IPS. Dr. Kumar serves as the Member Secretary of the West Bengal Pollution Control Board and the Principal Secretary of the Department of Environment, Government of West Bengal, where he plays a crucial role in advancing environmental protection and sustainable practices in our state. Dr. Kumar's dedication to environmental issues has been evident through the strategies undertaken by him to address waste management and promote ecological balance. Acknowledging Dr. Kumar's proactive initiatives in mitigating the environmental challenges, West Bengal was awarded the most improved state in a survey by the India Today group in December 2019. Besides, Dr. Kumar's leadership has been instrumental in driving initiatives that engage communities and foster collaboration among various stakeholders. With a distinguished background in the Indian Police Service, Dr. Kumar brings a wealth of experience in law enforcement and public policy. He was the 41st Commissioner of Police of Kolkata and served as the head of the Criminal Investigation Department, that is CID, of West Bengal between 2016 and 2017. Dr. Kumar has served in various capacities in West Bengal Police throughout his career. He has served as the IGP in the Intelligence Branch, DIG of Police, and DGP Traffic and Road Safety of the West Bengal Police. In recognition of Dr. Kumar's outstanding contribution in law enforcement, he was awarded the President's Police Medal by the 12th President of India in 2010, and also the Chief Minister's Police Medal for rendering outstanding service in 2017. Academically inclined throughout his life, Dr. Kumar holds multiple degrees, including a PhD in finance from the University of Rajasthan and an MBA in finance and human resources. Besides, he is also a qualified chartered accountant and a cost accountant. After accomplishing both professional and personal milestones, Dr. Kumar now lives by the motto, "Ab kuch banne ka nahi, kuch karne ka sapna hai." Friends, we are living in a time when everything from toothbrushes to debit cards are made of plastic. The mammoth amount of wastage, particularly plastics generated, have not only clogged our pristine rivers and oceans and polluted our farms, forests, and hills, but have also entered our food chain in the form of microplastics. While the policies and regulations to curb use of plastics are in place, effective enforcement remains a challenge. Ensuring compliance from residents and businesses alike is vital for successful waste management. In this regard, I strongly believe that conscious consumers can only bear fruits to such regulations. We are all looking forward to Dr. Kumar's talk today to share valuable insights on the challenges of waste management, as well as the importance of collective action for a sustainable future. Thank you. And it's over to you, Dr. Kumar.
Thank you.
Respected Rajkumar Agrawal ji, Vice President of Bharat Chamber of Commerce, Srimati Renuka Saha ji, Chairperson of Bharat Chamber of Commerce Ladies Forum, past President, respected Sri Sitaram Sarma ji, respected Sarvajit Chakravarti ji, Ambassador, former Ambassador of India, respected dignitaries, Narayan Jain Sahib is also here, members of the Ladies Forum of Bharat Chamber. First of all, I would like to thank Renuka ji for inviting me to this August chamber and giving me an opportunity to interact with you all on what the West Bengal Pollution Control Board and the Department of Environment is doing in this regard. As Rajkumar ji has stated, that plastic is one of the best invention in the history of mankind. Undoubtedly, we will not find any other material which can be so good, cheaper, which can be converted into any size, shape, anything, which can be used multiple number of times, which can be recycled multiple number of times and reused. So this is one product for which the entire human population should have been extremely thankful for. Now, how this blessing which was given to us, that we can reach so many things to so many people in such a cheaper medium, which can be useful for everybody. This is one classic example as to how a blessing can be converted into a curse. And what is the curse? Real curse is not this, that the plastic is any problem. Plastic is no problem at all. Our irresponsible way of disposal of plastic is the problem. If we become disciplined, then definitely plastic is not going to be the problem. It would be one of the biggest blessing. What the statistics says, more than 1.27 crore tons of plastic waste is reaching to the sea every year. It is also said that by the year 2050, there would be more plastic waste in the sea than the entire fishes put together. That is the kind of estimation. Our present situation is we are using around 10 lakh bottle per minute. Bottles are being purchased for water or these kind of uses. More than 500 billion plastic bags are purchased every year. 10% of our entire waste generated, more than 10%, is now the plastic waste, and has to be because it's part of our life. The plastic is reaching to reach to the 67% of the fishes. So it is entering into our food chain as well. The microplastic is reaching to the tap water, which is reaching to our body. It is reaching to vegetables and also to other edible items. So definitely, government is trying to prevent the usage of single-use plastic. That how things can be minimized, how we do such kind of thing by which only regular kind of things are put in use and there can be alternative. So we are trying on one hand that how can we do this and mitigate this, but the things are not so simple. It is very, very difficult because this is one of the most convenient product. So the best thing is that how we spread the awareness among the people, that how to discard the plastic in a proper way. I tell every time to the audiences whenever I attend this kind of program on waste management, I ask my audiences every time that have you seen a single household where the newspaper and magazines purchased in the morning, delivered in the morning, is discarded in the dustbin by the evening? Not even a single house. Not even a single house. Why? What has trained our mind that this is not to be discarded? This is not to be thrown like this. Definitely, our Griha Lakshmis, they are very wise. They know the use of everything that come to our home. Somewhere, the mistake is that we have not properly marketed the resale value of the plastic. My suggestion to the industries through Bharat Chamber of Commerce is that just like say on a pouch of milk, if you print this, that if you return this pouch, you will get 5 paisa. If you return this pouch with head also not cut, then 7 paisa. If you return it properly cleaned, then maybe 10 paisa or 12 paisa. Whatever. Price can be anything. I'm just giving an example. For every item, I'm telling you, not a single item will be discarded. And then it can be scanned. Young people, boys and girls, they are sitting over here. You can think of developing something, app or something like that, because we Indians, we know the value of money, how to save money everywhere. And we are known for this. We are not the society which lives on credit cards. We are the ones who thrive on savings. That is our USP. And we have to market this USP. We have to capitalize this USP. That is what we all should work together. If this is done, I have no doubt that we will be able to control this problem, and not only control, we will be in a position to set an example before the entire world that yes, this thing can be solved. With this, I want to request and exhort the younger people that please come up with such kind of solutions. I also request the Bharat Chamber of Commerce that let us be the change we want to see. Whatever number of members that you have, let us try to do that. Otherwise, the problems are going to increase. These are not going to solve. As we have seen, if we don't solve the problem, if we continuously create the problem, if we continuously do things which are not good for the entire kind of living system on the earth, then definitely we are throwing ourselves into a bigger problem. In the book, The Closing Circles, Mr. Barry Commoner had written this book in 1971. He had stated 4 principles of ecology. And what are those 4 principles of ecology? Very simple principles of ecology. Number 1, nature knows the best. If you don't do the things the way it should be done, the nature will take care of it. Second principle, there is no such thing as free lunch. Means you should know it is not one-sided business. It's give and take. Always. Whatever you are giving, it will come back to you. Third is, everything is connected to everything else. It's a combined, this is an ecosystem where we are connected with the entire system which is outside us. And the fourth is, there is no such thing as waste. Everything must go somewhere. It's a complete circle. These are the 4 principles of ecology which need to be imbibed, needs to be taught, needs to be told to everybody. Before us, several species have lived and ruled this earth. Be it dinosaur, be it Ramapithecus, be it saber-toothed tigers, or like that. They have ruled this earth for lakhs of years. But they have also been wiped out. Why? Because of the irresponsible behavior, irresponsible attitude, irresponsible way of life, one way of thinking that we are here to consume everything. We don't have to give anything back. The life thrives when you believe in this transaction. This is a transactional life. Whatever you give, you have, whatever you take, you have to give back. Even within ourselves and the trees, a transaction is happening continuously. They are giving oxygen to us. We are giving carbon dioxide to them. And the life is thriving. The transaction is continuously happening. If we teach these small things to the children, that one set of lungs reside in your body and another set of lungs reside over there in the tree, do you think that he will be able any day be able to cut down the tree if he knows that that is part of my lungs? No. You can't teach him things like that, but you have to tell him this is part of yourself. You have to see things holistically. Then only this change will come. That should be our effort everywhere. Then only this change we will be able to bring. Another thing is what we see among other species, that one species kills another species only in few circumstances, when number 1, it is hungry, number 2, it is threatened, it's a question of survival, then only it will kill another species. But human species now have become like that. They don't kill another species for these things. They kill them just to prove a superiority, just for pleasure. They can kill anything. That life doesn't happen this way. We have to understand the system of life on this earth. Then only we will be able to protect this. That is the message that I want you all to spread and take it forward. That definitely this plastic is a menace. Same another menace which is knocking on our door is the e-waste. We are now getting surrounded by all electronic items, electric and electronic items. These electric and electronic items will definitely be creating another bigger problems. The batteries, all those such things. We are working on all these kind of things. And definitely, but any good things can happen when we get support from the society. Because if I think that in the pollution control board, I am doing good things and people in industries in general are doing bad things. No, it is not like that. I don't understand things properly then. I know it fully well myself. If I am doing something, they are trying to do better than me. Maybe I know few regulations better than them, but that doesn't mean that they don't know or they do not have this pious intention. They also equally have this pious intention. All of us should work towards that. We should not only be talking about this, we should walk the talk. That is what is required. What Rabindranath Tagore has said, I hope you follow Bengali. He said, আমাদের বুদ্ধি সহজেই অত্যন্ত সূক্ষ্ম, তাহার দ্বারা চুল চেরা যায়, কিন্তু বড় বড় গ্রন্থি ছেদন করা যায় না। তাহা সুনিপন, কিন্তু সব নয়। আমাদের বুদ্ধি ঘোড়া দৌড়ার ঘোড়ার অতি সূক্ষ্ম তর্কের ভাদ্দুরিতে ছুটে ভালো, কিন্তু কর্মের পথে গাড়ি লইয়া চলে না। আমরা আরম্ভ করি, শেষ করি না। আড়ম্বর করি, কাজ করি না। যাহা অনুষ্ঠান করি, তাহা বিশ্বাস করি না। যাহা বিশ্বাস করি, তাহা পালন করি না। ভুরি পরিমাণ বাক্য রচনা করিতে পারি, তিল পরিমাণ আত্মত্যাগ করিতে পারি না। আমরা সকল কাজেই আমরা অহংকার দেখাইয়া পরিতৃপ্ত থাকি, যোগ্যতা লাভের চেষ্টা করি না। আমরা সকল কাজেই পরের প্রত্যাশা করি, নিজে কিছুই করি না। অথচ পরের ত্রুটি লইয়া আকাশ বিদীর্ণ করিতে থাকি। পরের অনুকরণে আমাদের গর্ব, পরের অনুগ্রহে আমাদের সম্মান, অপরের চোখে ধুলি নিক্ষেপ করিয়া আমাদের পলিটিক্স এবং নিজের বাক চাতুর্যে ভক্তি বিবল হইয়া উঠিয়াই জীবনের প্রধান উদ্দেশ্য। That is what Gurudev has said, this such a great thing he has said. I hope you all have followed, those who understand Bengali better. I have learned Bengali, so I feel proud of it. So thing is, whatever we do, whatever we try to do, we should see how we can achieve the greater benefit for the people of this society. When I was selected for the Indian Police Service way back in 1990, it is almost 34 years I have completed. In the year 1990, when I was selected for the IPS, I was chartered accountant by then and I was practicing a chartered accountant. So that time, when this change happened in my life, I sought some guidance from my father. My father was a renowned freedom fighter. Now he is no more with us. So I asked him one very small and simple question. I asked him, as because this change is happening in my life, what is the life's lesson that you would like to give to me? That what kind of changes should come in my life? He said, Beta, so far you are working for in your individual capacity. Whatever thing you are doing was impacting only you and some people surrounding you. But now as you are entering into public service, here the domain would be much bigger. Whatever you will do, it will have very larger implication and impact on the lives of people. So your decisions should be based upon that. And he told me that actually it is very difficult to take good decisions in life. Because any good thing which you do, which all of you must also have seen in your life, that any good thing which you do or try to do in the society, even at the smaller level, in whatever level you do, at a social level, which is having a larger implication, there would be some allegations that you have some vested interest in doing this, that there is some motive behind this. All these things would be there. So he gave me a sloka of Niti, which says, Prarabhyate na khalu vigna bhaye na niche. There are first category of people who do not start anything because they feel that whatever they will do, people would criticize it. So no point starting any good thing. Let me be confined to whatever I am doing. I'll not go venture into anything bigger. First category of people are like that. Second category is prarabdhe vigna bhitaha vigmanti madhyaha. The second category is those who start, but when the criticism comes, when allegation comes, when people start criticizing him, he leaves it in between. Totally. এটা আমার পক্ষে সম্ভব নেই, আমি এ সকলের মধ্যে নেই. He leaves it. But Uttam Purus are those who never leave it. Vignenapi pratihanyamane prarabhe uttam janaha na parityajanti. But good people, the Uttam Purus are those who start it and don't stop till they achieve the result. What Swamiji has said, Swami Vivekananda, arise, awake, and stop not till the goals are reached. So this is the message that he gave me, that this should lead, this should guide you in your life, whatever kind of thing which you are doing. Also that you should take people with you. They should be part of whatever you are doing. I have tried to follow that in my life. And with that, and with the blessing and good wishes of each one of you, I've been able to achieve something, could do some innovative and newer things. So that is the kind of thing here in Bharat Chamber of Commerce. I would like to say that you people are the entrepreneurs who are creating jobs and opportunity for many people. This is not a small thing. Doing the work which I am doing, regulating industry, that you have not done this, not done that, or policing my parent cadre, these are comparatively easier things. To do something is very big. Creating new thing is really big. Bringing happiness in the lives of many people is really big. Giving job opportunity and running their families are really, really very big. And I really bow down before you all for doing all these kind of things which all of you are doing. And many other such good things you people want to do. Because in society, whenever we give you an opportunity that you should join hands with us, I know none of you have remained behind. Every one of you want to come together, smaller or bigger contribution. You want to come, you want to join hands. And that is the journey that we want to do together. Again, quoting from the Niti, which says, Gauravam prapyate danat sanchayat. Our Niti says this, Gauravam prapyate danat naitu vittasya sanchayat sthiti ucche payodanam payodhinam adhasthitihi. That says, in our society, those who have accumulated money, they do not have that kind of respect. But those who spend money, those who spend it for others, they always have a bigger position in society. And that has compared it that the clouds, बादल जो पानी लेके आते हैं समुद्र से और ला के लोगों पे बरसा देते हैं, लोग कितना खुश होते हैं. सब जगह खुशी खुशी बिखेर देते हैं बादल, क्योंकि उन्होंने उसको लुटा दिया जो लेके आए उसको. और जो समुद्र सारा पानी समेट के बैठा रहता है, वो वैसे ही धरती से भी नीचे पड़ा रहता है. उसकी स्थिति इतनी ऊपर नहीं है. स्थिति उच्चे पयोदानाम पयोधीनाम अधस्थिति. समुद्र तो एकदम नीचे ही पड़ा हुआ है, बादल कहाँ उड़ते हैं ऊपर. जो पानी दूसरे को देने के लिए जाता है वो उतना ही ऊपर उड़ता है. So that is the message. Our Niti always says this, that we have to lead our life for the well-being of everybody. Our Sanskriti, the Sanskriti of our country teaches us this. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah. सबके लिए प्रार्थना है, सबका अच्छा हो. यही, that is the guiding principle of our life. We want to do this together with you all. And in this journey, ban on single-use plastic is one thing. We are enforcing, we are doing raid, conducting, imposing fine, everything we are doing. But we want to change the way we are doing it. We want you to be with us in this journey, and let us all walk together. Let us all do it together. Then only we will be able to achieve real success and put it before the entire world. What Bengal thinks today, India thinks tomorrow, or other people thinks tomorrow. We all together, we can do different things. And that is the secret. जो कहते हैं ना कि सिर्फ बातें करना ही हमारा मकसद नहीं, सिर्फ बातें करना ही हमारा मकसद नहीं, पर्यावरण की बंगाल में तस्वीर बदलनी चाहिए. मेरे सीने में नहीं तो तेरे सीने में सही, जिस जगह भी हो ये आग जलनी चाहिए, जिस जगह भी हो ये आग जलनी चाहिए. Let us all work together. Let us all achieve this goal of beating the plastic pollution, because it is not a bigger thing. If we just change the habit, spread awareness, train the younger generation, come up with some innovative ideas, there is nothing called waste. It is the wealth which we are not seeing. And these are the schemes of the government of India as well. I'm happy to tell you that this year's in November, the Chief Secretary's Conference is going to happen with the Prime Minister of India. And the topic is circular economy, converting waste into wealth. That is the thought process of the government also. You people can come up with innovative ideas, innovative things, kind of support which is required. Many things are being done, many things can be done. Opportunities are huge, because now government has come up with a solution that they will give one-time capital grant to industries who want to set up. Let us develop the young entrepreneurs. Let us develop the younger generation of startups. Let us do something different, because they will only bring change, and this change is possible. That is the message I want to give from the conference room of Bharat Chambers. Thanks to all of you once again for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to talk with each one of you this way. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you, Dr. Kumar, for that inspiring address. I'm sure West Pollution Control Board of West Bengal is in very able hands, and with your innovative ideas, we can tackle this unsurmountable looking problem of environmental cleanliness. Now, we would like to invite members for, if you have any questions to Dr. Kumar.
If we can ban manufacturing of the single-use plastic, can it be done?
Madam, ban is there. On the single-use plastic, ban is already there.
Manufacturing.
Manufacturing is also banned. But some people do it clandestinely. These are the things which sometimes happen. So many things are banned, but you still find in this society. That happens. People do it. It is not that ban is not there. Nobody is allowed. Even so much restriction is there. If they are caught, even the person who has supplied them plastic granules, they will also be penalized, and even action would be taken against them as well. So those kind of things are there. Still certain things are happening. Chori. That is happening. So the cat and mouse game is going on. But we will definitely do something bigger with everybody's help. That is allowed.
Yes, I have one question.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes, Mr. Subhash Datta.
SM Ghosh.
SM Ghosh.
Yeah, Dr. Kumar, nicely you have spoken about ecology and the waste management. And we have delighted to learn your quotes from Rabindranath to Vivekanand. Now I am talking about there is two segments. One is single-use plastic, another is waste management. Now you see, 20 years back, there was limit 40 microns. After that, 50 microns, then 75 microns. Now it is 120 microns. It started from 1st July 2022. Now 2 years we have crossed. Now still we are facing that 40 microns plastics are available in the market, mainly from the fish market and also from the foods market. That very thin plastics. Now, in this latest rules and regulation, that from manufacturing level, we can stop the operation. Now, there are so many, awareness program we have carried out from Rotary Club, Concern for Kolkata, and other NGOs. We distributed jute bags and other alternative products. But still, we are finding that we cannot stop at the source. If we go to the manufacturer, they will just throw me out. It is the administration jobs. Now, there are so many state control counter and central control counter to control this type of problem. Now, what is the role of the enforcement department to stop the plastic from at source? At source, we should stop that. Otherwise, just for awareness, we cannot handle this situation.
A very right suggestion. Thank you so much. And as I told you, that it is not that the action is not happening. We have closed down large number of units which were producing these below permissible limit micron carry bags. Thing is, these are not very big factories. These are in this household. People do this and market it. So these things are going on. Whenever we receive any complaint, even we have an reward system also. If anybody gives us information, and if the information is found correct, then we reward people also for this. It is not that. And we are getting few information, then we take action also. We request the police to conduct raid, because Pollution Control Board per se is having very limited manpower. So we have robbed in police also. All the urban local bodies which are there, like KMC and others, they have also been robbed in. And we are working together, but still it is found in some of the marketplaces. Another big thing is like lack of awareness, as I told you. If they are selling it, there are people who are taking it also and even demanding it also. That is why, because it's always a demand-supply game. And there are so many things which are based on demand-supply thing. I don't want to name everything. And those people who want it, they find the way to get it. Okay? So that happens. Many things are that way there. So this is what happens. Let us all work together. That is why I told you. You went to stop it yourself. You give information to us. My officer, Anjan Fauzdar, is here. You please be in touch with him, and we will take your help, and we will definitely rope in police, and we will conduct raid ourselves. So we'll do that.
How to dispose of the plastics which are used in the house? Suppose they're not, some plastics are norms. How do you dispose them of? I mean,
Means there are systems, there are plastic waste recyclers, and very good plastic waste recyclers are there. Only thing is that the way we want, it has not come up that way. What actually I want, that is why I request the younger people, that we need to devise a scientific system. How we have discovered the system of Kabadiwala, that when he comes, everybody gives whatever he has and then they go. Something like that. So today it can be a digital Kabadiwala kind of system. That like we order pizza, we order things from Swiggy and Zomato and others, and they come. While going back, they go free. without taking anything. If we can use both the way services, that you have come here for this and you take back this, some younger mind has to think about this. This is a huge business opportunity. And what I'm talking is a $1 billion business. I'm not talking of a small business. It's a $1 billion business that use these people, Swiggy, Zomato, and other people who are coming to deliver something and going empty hand, only taking money. You devise a system by which they take back this and give it at the right place and then go back to their journey. I think something great can happen. And it can be anybody who will do it in this chamber, he will be a billionaire. That much I can say.
Dr. Dipankar Adya.
Yeah.
He is undertaking cleanup of Adi Ganga,
actually-
spearheading the project.
Yeah, actually, good evening, sir. We are from the Rotary. We are doing our best in creating awareness and these programs on single-use plastics and avoiding, say no to the plastic. But as you are telling that there is a ban on single-use plastic, we find that manufacturing of these water bottles, which is also of single use, that is plenty, and there is no check on that. This is one. Number two is that I understand that in Howrah, you had, but other government of West Bengal, they made some pilot project on cash incentives on these reducing pollutions, plastic pollutions. So can you share your thoughts on that how these systems will be really working?
See, this plastic bottles that has been exempted from the single-use plastic list, so it is allowed. Because otherwise it is going to create a huge problem for the people. We can't have a myopic view of things. We have to have a very larger perspective in mind. And as I told you, it is not the plastic which is a problem. It is the irresponsible disposal of plastic waste which is a problem. And today, the rag pickers, you will find, you throw a bottle on the road and you come back there after half an hour, you will not find it. The system has so well developed, but irresponsible way. Those who are throwing are irresponsible, then somebody is putting his life at risk and collecting it and then selling it. There can be value can be added to this, and this can be very responsible way of disposal. But it is basically lack of awareness, we can say. We won't say lack of education, but we have good educated people who will पान का पीक थूकना, bottles को इधर उधर फेंक देना. These things we see in society. People are irresponsible.
Yes.
And second thing you said about Havda, we are doing with the Indian Plastic Federation. What we are doing in each police station area, we are setting up a plastic collection center, giving money to the people who are bringing it over there, and then taking it to the plastic recycling units. So that we are starting with Havda, and we will take it to the entire state, because we are already working with the people who are into business, in this business in a big way. So we are working with them, and good number of people are trying to do good things. And together we are trying to do something very unique.
Yeah, that's it.
We
That's
have a
really a very good thing. Especially those plastics which is going to the river. We find that with the state of Adi Ganga affair, rather a lot of things to be done from the awareness point of view, and we are doing it from the Rotary. Let's see how best we can do it. Thank you, sir.
So may I met you back. I am from the packaging, but paper packaging industry. Now,
Which industry?
I'm from paper packaging industry. So we have a similar problem today in India. The recycling of paper is coming back to our data studies only 50%. But plastic, what we are talking about is the behavioral pattern of the society. But since you are part of a platform, as you said, you have the governments, you are in touch with that. How would you, if you see the major, this monsoon season in my area, one particular day the drain was clogged. And the major after cleaning, what came up is all the sachet. So it is not the society or the poor. First thing is the FMCG industry, and this is all to do with power and lobby. How are you going to stop these small and collect the small sachet of pan masala, shampoo, even today soaps, everything is in sachet is a business economy model. Will the government, if it's my personal opinion, today a major portion of the plastic production and pollution is small sachet. Unless the government bans any small sachet, I don't think any collection consciousness can bring it. Even if I am conscious and throw it in a dustbin, the small things they fly off on wind or whatever. This is the area I believe coming from the packaging industry. Sachet has to be banned by all FMCG companies, irrespective of the product, whether it can be shampoo, soap, pan masala, endless products are now on. Even now, you will see the small cakes which we used to go, now cakes are being sold in pan shops and with a small sachet. So my just suggestion, you are in a part of a platform. The government must take up is banning sachet business throughout. It might hurt some industries, but overall, as you say, it will help the society.
A good suggestion. Even the paper packaging industry also has an amount of layer of plastic on it to make it more attractive and glossy. So there are many aspects of it, and definitely government has a 360-degree view of things. Many times we have 180-degree or 90-degree view. So definitely your suggestion is well taken, but there are other aspects to this as well. And we will think if something can be done for that. So slowly it will happen, because many things which were earlier put into the single-use plastic list were taken out because that was creating more of difficulty than solving the problem. So because government get the request from large number of people. It cannot be on the complaint of one or two set of people that things are decided. They have to have the 360-degree view. That is the issue.
If there are no more further questions.
So, with your permission, before we move on to the vote of thanks, we would like to present mementos to our guest speaker, Dr. Rajesh Kumar. And I would request Srimati Renuka Shah to present the memento, the pen stand, to Dr. Kumar. I would request Shri Agarwal to present the goddess Durga to Dr. Kumar before the auspicious Durga Puja. The Chamber and the Ladies Forum would like to present you Goddess Durga. Thank you so much, sir. May I now request member of Bharat Chamber Ladies Forum, Srimati Shivani Binjrajka, to propose a hearty vote of thanks and conclude today's talk.
Dr. Kumar, Shri Agarwal, Madam Shah, members of the committee, members of the Ladies Forum, guests and friends. It is my most pleasant duty to move a very hearty vote of thanks to our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Rajesh Kumar, IPS Member Secretary, West Bengal Pollution Control Board, and Principal Secretary, Department of the Environment, Government of West Bengal, for sparing some of his valuable time and sharing his thoughts on single-use plastic bag and waste management. As we conclude today's talk, I would like to add that the ban on the single-use plastics is just the beginning. Effective waste management requires collective responsibility, individual awareness, and sustained commitment. Let us rethink our relationship with plastics, reassess our consumption patterns, and rediscover the simplicity of a sustainable lifestyle. The choices we make today will shape the world of tomorrow. My thanks are due to the members and the guests for attending today's talk. With these words, I request you to join me in carrying a hearty vote of thanks to Dr. Kumar with appreciative acclamation. Thank you.
We conclude today's talk. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly join us for high tea.